I had this whole vintage Prairie concept planned, and we couldn't even use the location. Earlier that day, I had already shot Nicole and Johnny's family photos, but Johnny restores old trucks and cars on their farm, and I kept thinking we have to do something more with this. The original idea was to shoot down by a dugout and make it feel like an old country swimming hole. Vintage wardrobe, glass bottles of A&W, a truck parked by the water, simply nostalgic. The timing just didn't work. The crops were maturing, farmers were in the field, and there was no way we were driving down to that dugout without ruining something. So that location was gone. At that point, I had two options: call it and move on. I had enough editing to do anyway, or just work with what we had. So we moved to the edge of the field, parked the truck there, and let go of the swimming idea completely. Once we let go of the swimming hole idea, things actually got pretty simple. We already had the truck, we already had the outfits. I had grabbed a few bottles of A&W just for a small detail. So instead of forcing the original concept, we leaned into what was right in front of us. The truck became the setting, the prairie became the backdrop. Technically, I kept things pretty simple. I was using an FJ400, just added a bit of flash to the ambient sunlight, nothing dramatic, just enough to shape the light and keep them from looking flat in the open prairies. I usually always travel with more lights than I need, and then I kind of just adapt while I'm there. Johnny is a really good sport. He restores old trucks, tractors, semis, pretty much anything. That's his world. He's way more comfortable behind the hood of an engine than in front of the camera. So I really appreciate when he does come out and shoots with us. He does this mostly because Nicole enjoys photos. He'll show up, he'll try, he'll listen, but posing doesn't come naturally to him. It's not really his thing. And that's on me as the photographer. I find it very difficult to get people who are not naturally gifted in front of the camera to interact with their subjects or interact with me. That's something that I probably need to work on. If something isn't naturally expressive or comfortable in front of the camera, I can't expect them to just figure it out. I have to give them clearer direction. I have to simplify things. I have to create movement or interaction instead of static poses. So I just try to tell Johnny to look this way or laugh or look off into the distance, and he does his best with that. Looking back, there are moments where I probably relied too much on the idea and not enough on guiding him through it. Looking back at the shoot now, the biggest thing I'd improve is probably the direction and communication. When you're working with couples, something that I don't normally do, especially when one person isn't naturally comfortable in front of the camera, you can't just say stand there and look good and hope it feels natural. I think I'd like to focus more on giving simple movement based on prompts instead of static poses. And I think I just need a few more ideas and poses or little games to be playing to make it feel a little bit more natural for the couple. Things like walk towards a truck together and talk to each other, or lean against it and share a bottle instead of just holding it. Adjust his hat and laugh while she's doing it. Small actions that create natural moments even though it's not natural. Especially for somebody like Johnny who isn't thinking about posing at all. The other thing is I'd tighten up is the visual story. If the swimming hole concept is gone, I could have leaned in harder into one clear idea, either making it fully about the truck and his connection to it, or fully about them interacting around it, instead of just sitting somewhere in between. It's not that the shoot didn't work, it's just that now it'd be more intentional with the story I'm telling. At the end of the day, this wasn't a portfolio-defining shoot. It wasn't perfectly executed. The original concept didn't really happen. The direction could have been a little bit stronger, but we still made something, and that's a lesson for me. Have a plan, but don't be so attached to it that you stop shooting when it changes. Use what's in front of you. If you're working with non-models, simplify your direction, give them something to do, not just somewhere to stand. And if the concept shifts, tighten the story instead of trying to force the original idea back in. That's really it. At the end of the day, I was pretty happy with the photos, just as an experimental concept, and Nicole of course was happy, and Johnny, he's pretty happy no matter what. If you've ever had a shoot not go as planned, I'd be curious to know what you did. Did you scrap it or did you just pivot? If you're new here, I'm Chris Hartman. I'm a portrait photographer based in Saskatchewan, and on this channel I share real shoots, things that work, things that don't, and what I'm learning along the way. If this was helpful, feel free to stick around. I've got more sessions and reflections coming. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.